we are going to talk about the movie Assimilate, so here we begin. There were two boys, Zach and Randy, who vlogged every day to show the world the place where they live in. Zach had a crush on a girl, Kayla. One day, Randy was at the house of Zach and they decided to go out for a walk. Randy had a hidden camera under his collar. They were busy talking when suddenly they listened a scream from a nearby house and went there to investigate.
They found the lady was bit by a strange insect. They followed the insect and found Pastor Greg, who was placing the insect in a basket and he was acting strange. They thought something had to be done, so they took the recorded video to sheriff of the city, who denied the fact that a person like Pastor, could do something like that. Later that day, Kayla came to their house and told that she was unable to find her mother and her dad was acting strange.
Zach and Randy went to her home and they met her father. Zach wanted to do more investigation, so he excused to going to the washroom and went up to investigate. He found her room and was busy looking around when he saw Kayla's brother Joey, who looked Zach that his father was dangerous. Zach saw some dust on the floor. He touched it, and when he heard someone coming upstairs, he ran into the washroom and grabbed a nearby cloth to clean his hands.
Zach saw a basket and decided to put the dirtiest cloth inside it. As soon as he opened it, he found Kayla's mother's dead body. He closed the basket and opened the washroom door, and then they all went out of the house. They showed the video once again to the sheriff again, and when he investigated the house, they found nothing, and Kayla realized that her mother had been killed.
They went back to their house backyard and heard someone banging on metal and saw Zach's father, who used wheelchair, was standing on his legs. And Zach asked for his mother. All those people who acted strange gathered around the house in the backyard. They closed the door after leaving two insects inside the house, along with Zach and Randy. But they managed to escape the house while Randy was bitten by one of the insects.
They went to sheriff's house, who apologized of not believing them. Unfortunately, when they were talking, the zombie-kind people attacked their house once again and put it upside down and took away Randy and Sheriff. Meanwhile, Zach and Kayla escaped and reached the place where the strange acting people were burning the dead bodies in the bonfire from which they were cloned. Kayla saw Joey at a place where kids were being forced to get bit by the same insect. She followed Joey and made him escape while getting herself bitten for her brother.
Zach saved Kayla by bringing a car, and then they decided to move out of the city. In the way, Kayla told that she was bitten by the insect, and later Zach got bitten by the insect. They quickly followed the insect and managed to reach where the network connections were disabled. They enabled the network connections and published the video. They went back to Kayla's house and found Joey watching the television. From the television, they understood that the whole world was under the insect attack.
And their town was the last one. I really loved this movie as it was horrifying at the same time giving heart attacks and something horrific other. I would recommend this video to people, and as well as I would like you to share, like, and don't.
One day, Randy was at the house of Zach and they decided to go out for a walk. Randy had a hidden camera under his collar. They were busy talking when suddenly they listened a scream from a nearby house and went there to investigate.
They found the lady was bit by a strange insect. They followed the insect and found Pastor Greg, who was placing the insect in a basket and he was acting strange. They thought something had to be done, so they took the recorded video to sheriff of the city, who denied the fact that a person like Pastor, could do something like that. Later that day, Kayla came to their house and told that she was unable to find her mother and her dad was acting strange.
Zach and Randy went to her home and they met her father. Zach wanted to do more investigation, so he excused to going to the washroom and went up to investigate. He found her room and was busy looking around when he saw Kayla's brother Joey, who looked Zach that his father was dangerous. Zach saw some dust on the floor. He touched it, and when he heard someone coming upstairs, he ran into the washroom and grabbed a nearby cloth to clean his hands.
Zack saw a basket and decided to put the dirtiest glove inside it. As soon as he opened it, he found Kayla's mother's dead body. He closed the basket